People say that personal development is required only for school children and younger kids. It is not required for those who are working in a job. In my personal opinion, personal development is required for every single individual who wants to have that incremental progress day after day. It is required for everyone who wants to reach the summit of success, be it working professionals or be it school children. Hi, I'm Girija Shankar. I have spent 2 decades working in a corporate job. 3 years ago, my boss called me to his office and he started asking these questions to me. Girija, what do you do if you get some free time? And do you have your me time? Well, I was fumbling to answer those questions. I did not have any answer other than saying that, hey, I log into my office laptop and I start working on that if I have some free time. And that is where my boss has given me some words of wisdom to me, and that is still in my ears till date. And that is where my inner journey to rediscover myself, that process started. And these are all the 3 things I started working on that soon after. Point number 1, setting up the code. I did set up the code for myself, and that starts with setting up the life mission, setting up the core values, what I stand up for, and setting up the code of honor or the rules governing those core values. Second point is setting up the goals. And I think all of us have that one day goal that I wanted to do something one day. My boss said that, hey, you need to translate that one day goal to long term goals, mid term goal, and short term goals. And that is where I took that forward. I split that, broken that down to monthly goals, weekly goals, and daily goals for myself. And the point number 3 is, and this is something I did not learn from my boss, but I learned from one of those self-development mentors or gurus. That is where I came across this framework called SAVERS framework. SAVERS. This is an acronym. S stands for silence. I think all of us do meditation on a daily basis for our inner peace. And that is silence. Being silent, being in silence for a few minutes on a daily basis. A stands for affirmation. What is affirmation? You are just reinforcing and you are just reconfirming with your mind or brain, saying that, hey, I am like this, I am like that. That is reaffirmation. V for visualization. So whatever your affirmation, whatever the affirmation you are doing, you need to visualize it so that they will come true. E stands for exercise, daily exercise. In my college days, I used to run long distance. So I started that process all over again. And last 3 years, I have been doing half marathon runs. And in fact, at one point of time, I started doing half marathon on a monthly basis. And then R stands for reading. Make reading as a habit. Reading, in my working days, I used to read all technical books or project management or program management books. And I learned this from those self-development gurus that you need to, if you need to incrementally progress on your personal skills, then you need to work on your self-development. And that is where I started reading those self-development books. Then comes S. S for scribing. In my 2 minutes before, I was talking about those long-term goals, mid-term goals, and short-term goals, and the daily goals. And this is where the S comes in. S stands for scribing. On a daily basis, you need to scribe your goals, what you wanted to do on that day. that is keeping track of their goals on a daily basis. And of course, when you actionize those goals throughout the day or during the day, you need to put a tick mark just to say that, hey, I have done all those. I've taken the actions against those daily goals. And that is where you consolidate all the daily goals into weekly goals. You publish your weekly accomplishment list. And similarly, you consolidate all the weekly goals to your monthly goals. And you publish your monthly accomplishment goals and versus actions. Sorry, actions versus goals. So this is called Saver's formula. And recently I came across G for gratitude. You need to send your gratitude or send your thanks to everyone all around you who are helping you actively, passively, and directly and indirectly. And that is where I have made this framework as G Savers. G stands for gratitude, S stands for silence, A stands for affirmation, V stands for visualization, E stands for exercise, R stands for reading, S stands for scribing. And this is something I practice on a daily basis. It does help me to work on my own discipline on a daily basis. Plus, it does help me to enhance or improve my productivity, and it helps to cut down on my procrastination levels on a daily basis. And this is what I thought of sharing with you, my life experiences, life journey for last 3 years. And I have been practicing it. I am not perfect yet, but I am on the journey to progress this on a day-to-day basis. So this is something from my side for today. And if you have any queries, comments, feedback, or any questions, you can always comment below this video, and I'll be happy to answer some of them. And if you have any suggestions for me, please do write that as well on below this video. Thank you.